Let's talk about crowdfunding. What is crowdfunding? Well, let's take a scenario first of all. A long time ago, back in the day, if you had a really cool idea on something that you could create that could probably make you a lot of money, you would go look at your wallet and see you don't have enough money or capital to create this product or get this investment started. You go to the bank and ask them for a loan, and they will then say no. So what do you do then? Well, there's nothing you can do. Your idea is gone, and your dream of making money off of that idea is lost forever. That's what used to happen. But now we have crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is basically funding a project, idea, or even a cause by asking a large number of people to donate money in small amounts. This used to occur before the internet, but the internet has made it a lot more feasible. So instead of going to one bank and getting rejected, you can ask people to donate small amounts, and you can more likely get the finances you need in order to create your project or fund your idea or support that specific cause. What are the steps normally involved in crowdfunding? First is you post your idea on a crowdfunding website, making sure you give all the details. Then you can specify a timeline or target amount of money that you want to reach in order to make this idea or investment or cause a success. You will allocate rewards or incentives to encourage people to donate to your cause, because there must be something in it for them too. Maybe you want to plan some stretch goals. These are ideal if you think you're going to reach your goal and you want people to continue to donate beyond the goal. So once they've reached their goal, some stretch goals will incentivize them to continue to donate. If the goal is successful, and only then will you get the money. So if you have lots of people investing in an idea and you don't reach your goal, then no money goes out of your bank account. So there's no risk there. However, if it is successful, then the money comes out of the bank accounts. Then it's a good idea to report back on the progress of your project, because these are your investors. You want to make sure that they are aware of how things are going. Now, the different sites you can use to do crowdfunding, the most popular one is probably Kickstarter. There's a lot of people that use Kickstarter to finance their ideas. Some very funky ideas appear on Kickstarter. You can go check it out on their website. Indiegogo is another very popular one. Now, there are others that are quite specific. For example, GoFundMe is more designed for crowdfunding for specific causes or charities. You also get Crowdfunder, which is a wide variety of options of what you can fund. And then Fundable is often used for small businesses to try to get them off the ground. As a computer teacher, I felt it was important that I understand crowdfunding. And so in order to do that, I felt I should engage in a crowdfunding activity. In other words, let's back a project. So I went onto Kickstarter and I thought, okay, what do you like, Mr. Long? Well, I like board games. So I found a board game on a Kickstarter called Exploding Kittens. And basically it's a bunch of people that wanted to create this card game, very simple, cheap little game, and they wanted $10,000 in order to create that game. Now, very few people had $10,000, but if everyone donated like $1 or $10 or $20 here and there, they would eventually reach their goal. So let's go find out what happened about Exploding Kittens. Here is the website Kickstarter, and this is the details of the project for Exploding Kittens that I wanted to back. Now remember, they needed $10,000 in order to make this a reality. So let's look at what a Kickstarter project looks like. So they specify the details, and as we scroll down, there's a campaign, there's questions that you can get answered, updates. This is how they updated us on how the project was going, and people could add their comments. Here are the incentives that you were given. So if you pledged in those amounts, you would get that particular reward. Now there's a whole range of incentives. Obviously, the less money you give, the smaller the incentive, but they had quite a wide range of incentives. So let's scroll down further. They wanted 10,000. Look how much they got. 8.7 million. There were over 200,000 backers in this project, and this was over a 30-day period. That is one of the biggest success stories when it comes to Kickstarters. If we scroll down, they talked about the campaign and how it went. It's a very good idea to express your ideas and who you are. Tell us who you are, because people are investing in you. They want to know that you're a credible person. So if you create a lot of Kickstarters and they don't become successful, then your reputation is going to be quite bad and people won't invest in your projects. So I'm going to scroll down a bit further to show you what stretch goals. So there's the details of the game all the way down. Boop, boop, boop. All the way down, there's the details of the creators and the game. These are the stretch goals that they created in order to get people to back a little bit more. And because of this, they have started creating Kickstarters every year. This is another one of theirs called Throw Burrito. They wanted to also get $10,000 for this, and they got $2.5 million for this game. And their more recent game that was just ended recently is called Hand to Hand Wombat. So this is their latest Kickstarter that they just finished recently. So you can have really crazy, wacky ideas and you can get them funded. Instead of getting rejected by a bank, you can get lots of people around the world to back your ideas. So this is how you do crowdfunding. Although we're not looking for money, you can still support us by clicking on that subscribe button and sharing us with others. And leave a comment about what computer term you want us to do next. And remember, don't do it the long way, do it the Mr. Long way.